Hi, this is Keith Cunningham. I'm coming to you from my office in Austin, Texas. As you may not know me, and you may not know that I'll be coming to Norway this fall. Petter has invited me, and Petter's been after us for a long time to come to Norway to work with you guys. And so finally we've got our calendars arranged for this fall. And you know, in anticipation of us being over there and working with you and me teaching you some of the critical business skills and tools that I've learned over the years, I thought I'd send you this little video and kind of give you a little insight. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the three most true things that I've ever learned. And being a little over 60 years old, I can tell you that I've learned that very few things are true, but this is. So get comfortable for the next 7 or 8 minutes, and let me tell you three things that I know for a fact are absolutely true. Number one, business mistakes cost money. I call it the dumb tax. Mistakes that were made because of doing something dumb, or mistakes that were made by not doing something smart, like not taking advantage of an opportunity because either you couldn't see it or you didn't know how to execute on it. There's all kinds of mistakes. And the key to getting rich is to avoid doing dumb things. So you're going to make some money in your lifetime, and you're going to do some dumb things in your lifetime with that money. And the key to how much money you end up with really has more to do with the number of dumb things that you avoid doing versus the smart things you do. So here's a question for you. How much money would you have if you had not invested in those bad real estate deals, or bought those bad stocks, or bought those bad business deals over the course of the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years? Now, I'm going to ask you a variation on that question. How much money did it cost you in the last 12 months because you made bad decisions, stupid mistakes, some unforced errors, or you couldn't spot the opportunity when it was presented to you? Number two, most true thing that I know. Mastery requires skills, practice, and a teacher. Take a look at anyone who's been successful for a long period of time, someone who has mastery, and you're going to find someone who's learned the critical skills from a mentor or a master and then practiced and honed those skills. I'm going to tell you something. Trial and error is the hardest way, and it's the most expensive way to learn anything. So the question is this: who are you learning from, and what have you been practicing? Let me give you a hint here. Practice does not make perfect. Practicing the wrong thing is a bad idea. Practice makes permanent. So I'll ask you again, who have you been learning from, and what have you been practicing? I think if you're being brutally honest with yourself right now, you already know that there's some critical skills and business tools that you've been procrastinating on learning. Things like reading and understanding the financial dials in your business cockpit, creating leverage with a high-performance team, creating a culture and hiring the right people, being comfortable with giving up some of the control so that you can achieve the growth that you'd like. I'm going to give you a clue. Growth and control work inversely. And the more growth you want to achieve, the less control you're going to be required to have. So figuring out how to delegate and surround yourself with smart, capable, energetic people is critical. And there's a way to do that. Some people have been procrastinating on how to create more profits and cash flow as a result of the growth that they are achieving. Some people have been procrastinating on learning how to create and execute and consistently measure the critical drivers of their business. Some people have actually been hoping to find the magic pill or the financial tooth fairy that would somehow miraculously solve all your problems. And so the question is this: do you really have the skills required to play the game of business and succeed sustainably? The third most true thing, and this is probably the most profound thing that I've ever learned, is this: the people with the best life have the best choices. People with a crappy life have very few choices. The key to better choices is to have better skills and tools and strategies. In other words, you have to raise the bar. You have to raise the standard on your education. You have to invest in yourself and your education, because education teaches you better skills and tools, and therefore you will have better choices. In business, most business owners have operating skills, and what they're missing is the business skills. It's not that they don't want to learn them, it's that nobody ever taught them how. So here it is on a bumper sticker: great operators get tired, great business owners get rich. If you need more choices, if you need better choices, if you're tired and frazzled and feel like your business is running you and you're not running your business, if you're paralyzed or uncertain about what to do to fix your business and regain control of it or sustainably grow it, if you know for a fact that mastering the most critical business skills and strategies is vital for you to achieve the lifestyle and the financial results you want, then I'm going to highly recommend that you contact Petter. I've worked with and advised thousands and thousands of business owners who have actually paid me a lot of money to help them learn and master the critical business skills and tools that I teach, where I can help them solve their problems and break through to the next level. Some of my students were small. Some were just getting started. Some of them haven't even started yet, but they knew they wanted to avoid the dumb tax of stupid mistakes. Some of my students have been well underway. Some have wanted to exit. Some were going broke, and others were doing very well financially. See, it doesn't really matter. They all had one thing in common. They knew they needed better choices. Look, if you know you need better choices, you need to learn what I know. Here are the three most important questions that I think I can ask you. Number one, how big do you want to be? Number two, how fast do you want to get there? And number three, how committed are you to achieving it? This is Keith Cunningham again from Austin, Texas. I'm really looking forward to seeing you this fall in Norway. Stay tuned. We're going to have more messages coming to you. Thank you very much.